But Levi Jones, you are the points leader now going into the Oval Nationals. I know you've got a battle plan, and that would be what?
To win every race we enter. That's how we got the points lead, and that's how we plan to keep it. We've got some very exciting races left here at the end of the year, and we want to take the biggest trophy back home with us.
What do you know about Perris Auto Speedway? Have you run here before?
Yeah, I've ran here quite a bit actually, in Glenn Crosno's car over the last few years, and hopefully that'll come into a little bit of play this weekend.
A little bit different race style out here on the West Coast versus the Midwesters. You got a little bit different way that we race out here, a little bit more, I shouldn't say wide open, but they like to run the top here. The tracks are a little bit heavier. You guys get a little bit dustier track. I think your tracks are wider. Ours may be a little faster. I guess it depends on the venue.
I don't know about faster, but Perris is just different. It's it's kind of like, I compare it to Hobstadt back home. If you kind of run here every week, you kind of get a Perris style of driving, and where it's kind of back it in a little bit, twist the car up, and where back home you kind of have to be able to keep your momentum up and keep the car straight and to go fast. And out here it's definitely at Perris. Manzanita's not so much that way, but Perris is that way. So these guys run here every week, and anytime you run here every week, you get to try stuff over and over and over again at one track, where we run many different tracks every week. So I think that's the biggest difference. But racing-wise, the drivers and everything, it's still a sprint car on a racetrack.
And you got to love coming out here and racing on the West Coast.
Oh, definitely. The weather's always pretty nice. The fans are great. The tracks are fun, too.
Well, Levi, I know you'd like to come out of these 6 races right where you started, leading the points. So good luck tonight, and take you to the front.
Thank you. We'll just keep plugging away.
He's super fast, John Stansborough. You ran Ventura. Had a lot of fun up there at that little bull ring. Last night things were going real well, and then unfortunately you got over Bud Kading and went for a wild ride up here in turn 1.
Yeah, it was just, one of those racing accidents. Everybody kind of bumped and got together, and unfortunately I got the short end of the stick. But we've got another car, and we'll start over again tonight and try to do better.
The car looked super good. It looked like it was real fast, looked like you were comfortable, and things were going real well. So, night number 2, qualifying is important, and I know you got a game plan.
Yeah, we'll just, we're about the same spot we were last night qualifying-wise, and, we'll just try to be up there in the top 10, I hope, in qualifying, and try to race through the heat race, and hopefully this car will be as fast as the one was last night.
We talked to Levi Jones a little bit ago. He said these racetracks are a little bit different on the West Coast, a little, not quite the same. He said Hobstadt may be the closest thing to Perris that you guys run.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I don't know. There's a lot of racetracks that are close, but none of them that are exactly the same. So, but as far as the surface goes, it's pretty close to what we've got back home. It gets slick towards the middle, and there's cushion at the top. And if you're real good, you can run the bottom here too.
Well, racing's all about luck. Certainly, you didn't have the best racing luck last night, but racing's also about turning your luck. So tonight, different night. Go out and take this car to the front.
I hope so. Thank you.
Hey, he's 19, but he's fast enough to be 50. Darren Hagan, you won that main event last night in fine style. Your first main event win. It must have felt great.
Yeah, it really did. It felt really good. A lot of good coaching from Tim Clausen and Keith Coons and Pete Willoughby, and just the whole team all year long have really molded me and shaped me to what I am today. And hopefully it keeps going, and if not, then we just got a little break last night.
Yeah, I was talking to Big Al here, your crew chief, and I said, I watched you. You were a little wild early on. You cut your teeth on some of these racetracks. I think you really settled down and matured into quite a good race driver.
Yeah. Tim Clausen and Keith Coons, they settled me down, and I just get too hyper too soon and too early and use the car up, and they've molded me to just use it all at the end of the race and be fast in the last 5 laps.
Tell me about your racetrack last night.
It was a good race. I don't know. Kind of intimidating when you have a caution and there's only 4 laps to go, and you have the best in the nation here, so you just got to sit up in the seat and do what you do.
Well, you had your elbows up and you were running the top. Looked like it was hard to get by people, but you were way fast enough. I saw some people dip down and try the bottom. It just wasn't happening. The top, running that ring up around the top was really where it was at.
Yeah, it was. It really was. The top was real fast, and the lap cars would move down to the bottom and get out of our way pretty easy, and I just appreciate that, and just being patient's the key thing, and just being smooth.
How would it feel to double up tonight?
Oh, it'd be great. It'd be awesome. It's awesome to win 1. To win 2, I don't know what it'd feel like.
Well, go out there and get your elbows up, Darren. Congratulations again on your first USAC main event win.
All right, thank you. And I'd just like to thank Vital Express and Keith Coons Motorsports and my parents, and Tim Clausen and just everybody out there who supported me.
Great, appreciate it. When you talk about Midwest racing, you got to talk about Dave Darling. Dave, you're number 2 in the points. Good night last night. Ran real hard. Car looked great.
Yeah, we had a good car last night. It was fast every time we went on the track. We was pretty happy with it, and we had a couple things go wrong right there towards the end of the race, and we was running second and had a good chance of winning it. But then, things went a little wrong towards the end and fell back to 4th at the finish. But we're still happy about the way the car handled and ran all night. Hopefully we can do that again tonight and again tomorrow night. So,
Dave, I was in the man lift down there in 1 and 2, and let me tell you, you put the thrill of life into me in that qualifying lap. You got that car up on 2 wheels, jumped on the bike, and got it back down.
I wasn't on the man lift, but you should have been in my seat.
I can imagine. It must have been pretty darn exciting.
Yeah, it was, wasn't what I wanted to do for sure, but, the car was fast. Like I said, me and Jeff stood down there and talked about, how to enter the corner, and we watched about the first 15 or 20 qualifiers down there, and we just talked about how to get in there and tried to get in high up on the cushion early and get on the gas early and not get the car too sideways. And I just entered all that stuff. I did a little too good. We entered too straight and too high, and it just didn't all work out according to plan. But the second lap, I moved down just a little bit to get the car a little more sideways, just a little bit earlier, and it worked out a lot better the second lap.
We talked last night. We know the battle plan. The plan is win the race. Tonight, you got to go out and you got to win that main event.
Yep, sure do. Like I said, last night we had a good car and had a good chance of winning the race, and then tonight we're I know the track will change, but with so many cars and so many races last night, and the track won't be quite the same tonight. But I think Jeff does a good job of keeping up with the racetrack with the race car, and I think we'll be in good shape.
Dave, snug up the belts, get that right foot heavy, and we'll see you in the winner's circle.
All right, thanks, bud.
Number 6. This is Matt Neely, native of Robinson, Illinois, now living in Brownsburg, Indiana, owned by K&N Motorsports. It's a Twisty with Twister. Twister, that's pretty good. Sounds like food. A Twister with a Gertie engine. 17.105 on his first lap, sponsored by Low Voltage Solutions, Maverick Energy, Lido Electric, Ross Body Shop, K&N, Simpson, and Hoosier. Last night, Matt Neely finished 7th in the main. He has one USAC national win this year. 16.659 on his second lap. Move him way up to fast qualifier Matt Neely. Supply 10 laps, top 4 go to the C-Main. And for some reason, Hotfoot Troy Klein elected to start at the back. And out front, it's going to be the USAC National regular Hessert. We go yellow right away. And I would bet that has something to do with the front row. Better start on try number 2. Oh, look out. Still look out. And everybody gets through turn number 2. Once again, Hessert out front. Trimble run in the second place spot. Marvel in 3rd. And in 4th, it's Ryan Pace. 1 spot out of transfer. It's the number 59, H of Harvey. And Troy Klein going to take the Patricia Diane Vineyards car back to the pit area. Kyle Front runs the USAC National Sprint Car Series and the Midget Series as well. Gage Harvey's got a lot of real estate to make up if he wants to catch Ryan Pace for that final transfer spot. It's like watching an F1 race at Indy. Yeah, there's 4 more cars out there, actually. There's your leader, Hazard. Second spot, Trimble. Third spot is Marvel. Fourth is Pace. And Harvey a long way behind Pace now. There'll be 6 down this time by and 4 to go. Turn number 1. And looks like the 85 went up in smoke. Cal Smith was right behind him. Comes to a stop in the corner as well. Stewart stops under the Press Enterprise sign. Want to welcome Joe Vargo from the Press Enterprise to Perris Auto Speedway covering tonight's races. Transfer spot right now. Your leaders, Hazard, Trimble second, Marvel third, Pace fourth. It's been that way almost the whole race. There'll be 2 to go this time by. As soon as they're done, these guys go to the pit area. The 4 that transfer, get their cars refueled, make a few quick adjustments, give the driver a drink, then they'll come out for the C main event. White flag, if you've never been here before, that tells the drivers there's 1 lap to go in the race. Checkers come down, the win goes to the Cherry Hill, New Jersey driver Hazard. Trimble second, Marvel third, and Pace is fourth. They go on. Everybody else is done until tomorrow evening. No time on that race due to the yellow flag. Second, third is Pombo, fourth the rookie driver Devitt. Clausen, no problem in the corner. Carty gets shoved to the outside and parks it up against the wall in front of the Diamond Valley Automotive Group. Honda, Mazda, Volkswagen sign. We've got a crash in the back straightaway right now. Getting ready, we'll try it again. Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply, green flag waves. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And reason they didn't go to green, if you were watching the back straightaway, the lap or coming down for that green flag, there's a whole bunch of bumping going on. Let's try it again. Third luck could be the charm, or 3 strikes and you're out. Another Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply green flag. This is the C main event. It's Kevin Urton out front. Second is Bragg. Third is Pombo. Fourth is Devitt. That's the impressive rookie, the white number 35R. The veteran Jeremy Sherman trying to drive around Devitt, and he does. He'll take the final transfer spot. We got a traffic jam at the back. And problem. John Scott involved. The number 44, Ryan Pace, is involved, and Camarillo. Yeah, at least we got a lap in that time. Final transfer spot, the K&N Filters number 7 of Jeremy Sherman, the yellow and red car. Abreast going into the corner. Clausen, Stambro, and Brace. They're fighting to get a shot at fourth. They're going to have to get around Devitt once they get there. And now Davey Ray gets by Clausen. Clausen gets right back by Ray. Top 3 pulling away from 4th place Sherman. Your leader is Urton. He was in the A-main last night. Bragg running second. Third spot, it's Pombo. He was also in the A-main last night. Here's 3 abreast again. They almost went 3 abreast in the next corner. Remember the guy in the 2R on the outside? Brace, that's a 360 car. They'll be 5 down this time by. They'll be halfway through the race. Now Clausen, the 67K car, got by Devitt. And Devitt almost takes it right back away from him. Now Clausen 1 spot out of transfer. But he's got a long way to go if he wants to catch Jeremy Sherman. He is catching him. Now Sherman going to throw a slide job on Pombo. They touch. But now Pombo on the bubble in the 3P car, the Randy Thompson painting car. And Clausen about to close on him real fast. Clausen to the inside of Pombo, takes the final transfer spot. Same time Sherman takes Bragg. Pombo gets that final spot back. Now here comes Clausen to the inside. He gets him back again. Pombo trying to go back inside Clausen. They'll get the white flag, last lap flag this time by. 1 lap to go. Oh, Sherman flying now. The Arizona champ goes to the inside of Urton, takes the lead out of turn number 4. Winner of the C main event, Jeremy Sherman. Second spot is Urton, third is Bragg, and fourth is Brian Clausen. They go on to the B main event. Everybody else is done for the night. Car flipping big time down the back straightaway. I think that was Camarillo. I'm not sure though. And indeed that was the brand new car last night of Bill Camarillo. I didn't see what happened, but that car got upside down in a big way. And Camarillo, rough ride. They say he is okay. third, the Nadine Keller car, and she's smoking. Coons running in 4th spot, and the Demon running 6th right now. The Demon running 5th. Coons to the inside of Rutherford, throws a slide job on him. Takes over the 3rd place spot. Demon to the outside. Rutherford almost pulling the Vista paint sign. Now the Demon goes around Rutherford to the final transfer spot. I was going to say smoking off the right bank, but that whole thing is smoking. Now the fast qualifier tonight is the silver number 6 car running in the 5th place spot. If he does not transfer out of this heat race, the best he can start in tonight's main event would be 7th. Want to welcome Charlie Watson back to Perris Auto Speedway, and we're going to go yellow right now. As Rutherford cannot get it off the racetrack and stops in front of the Arts concrete pumping sign. Inside of the Demon. Boy, the Demon way out against the crash wall. Cuts to the inside of the racetrack. Almost gets into the back of Coons. Your leader is still Argo. Matt Neely, the fast qualifier, running in the 5th place spot. On a turn number 4, here they come again. Coons takes the lead. The Demon going to lead all over him. Coons going to maintain the lead out of turn number 2. Matt Neely all the way up to 3rd now. Now Cody to the inside of Argo for the final transfer spot. And problems for Argo. And Rodney Argo coming to a stop, and we're going to go yellow again. And problem with Rutherford, Ronnie Everhart tells me they had a broken oil line. That's why he pulled in. He should be ready for the B main.
Getting ready for another Vista paint restart. 5 laps down, 5 to go. Your final transfer spot is a number 4.
One spot out of transfer is the number 44M. That is Casey Schumann. Gardner again looking at the inside of the Coons car. Gardner to the inside down the front straightaway. Coons going to beat him back to turn number 1. Well, the Demon wants his shot. This is his track, baby. You don't want no invader beating him. Now he looks at the outside line. He's going to cut low. And Coons maintains a spot. There's 3 laps to go. He raced number 1. Coons is probably gone, what the heck is wrong with this guy? Here he comes, here's the Demon! The Demon, the point leader, USAC CRA up front now. Last lap flag, the next time by. Cody, a comfortable 4th. One to go for the Demon. Checker flag gonna come down. He defends his home turf. Only qualified 16th. He's on fire now. Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply. Damian Gardner. 2nd, Jerry Coons Jr. 3rd spot will be Matt Neely, the fast qualifier. And 4th will be Bobby Cody. No time on that one due to the yellow flags. Demon fans, tell them about it now. Here we go. Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply green flag about to fly for heat race number 2. 10 laps, top 4 to the A main event. The leader out turn number 2 is going to be the yellow LA Prep car of Kirby. Boy, Sheridan did not get off the corner. Spencer already up to second, the Spenco number 44. Tagging the wall. Upside down, it's Evan Suggs, the teenager. Got forced a little wide, ran out of racetrack. Gentleman who spent most of this year running with SCRA, the 360 group. He's got a 410 in it this weekend.
Sheridan did not get out the corner. Spencer already up to second. The spin. The teenager.
Boy, Sheridan gets a good start this time. Kirby coming up against him for third spot at Spencer. Spencer finished 9th in the main last night. Kirby puts the LA Prep car net out front. And Suggs spins in turn number 4. So Suggs 2-time. Normally, you stop 2 times in a race, you're done. That's USAC CRA rules. Normal for us, this is a USAC national race. He's not done. Slow, trying to get another good start. And he's again going to lead him off turn number 2. That's a red line auto number 18 car. Second is Kirby, third is Spencer. Fourth spot with the 360 in it tonight is Forsberg. Maybe not for long. And he gets passed on the outside by Jay Drake, the defending USAC National Sprint Car Champion. Watch Darlin, excuse me, looks like Jones, the 11D car, the blue car. Darlin was 4th in the main event last night, was up on that huge fight that went on much of the main event from 2nd through 6th. And he's going back and forth on the track now at the 92 and a Forsberg. Kirby the leader, the LA Prep 96. Showtime 2nd. Spencer 3rd. Drake 4th, Darlin 5th. Showtime trying the inside line on Kirby. Nothing there. Halfway this time by, 5 down, 5 to go. That car front still looks to be a little bit of a handful for Kirby. Darlin throws a slide job on Jay Drake. That's for the final transfer spot. Drake puts the Tony Stewart Motorsports car back to 4th. Darlin to the outside. And the Jeff's jamming in storage number 11 D is in the final transfer. Has not been a good weekend thus far for the Tony Stewart Racing Team. They had to take provisionals to get to the main last night. Out front, Kirby Sheridan trying to get a run on him. Both those guys, neither of those guys made the main event last night. Both of them in the top 10 in points with USAC CRA. They need points to get into tomorrow night's A main event. A lot of points. Ken Wagner points out that is true. Last lap flag, 1 to go. Checkers coming down this time by. The win goes to the LA Prep number 96, Mike Kirby. Second spot is Sheridan, third is Spencer, and fourth is Dave Darlin. They all go straight to the A main event. 1:02.77 the time on heat race number 2. Make some noise from Mike Kirby as he returns to the pit area. For the A man, everybody else to the B. And it's going to be the 1C Brad Sweet leading into turn number 1. Ebert's running in the second place spot. Jason York in third. Fourth, it's Hagen. And here comes the Ripa. And here comes the Cruiserman. And they're bringing Levi with them. Jones and Kruzman, Williamson, Kruzman to the inside. Oh, Rip gets hit by York. Kruzman gets over one of their wheels. That costs him big time. Now they almost touch again, Kruzman and Williams. Final transfer spot, Levi Jones, who started in the back. Levi throwing a slide job on Hagen and it doesn't work. Hagen maintains a spot. Cushion way up by the cross wall in 4. Cruising puts a snap on 38. That's Rick Williams now. He is running 5th. He's got a long way to go to catch Levi Jones. They'll be halfway next time by. Levi gonna get 2. Oh, gets into one of them. Got into Eberts. Then Kruzman gets into Eberts. And York goes over Eberts. Actually, York went over Kruzman, and that brings out a yellow flag. I'll tell you. They went back to the last completed lap. Kruzman got his spot back, and that is now the final transfer spot. Kruzman got by Levi right away. Jones, yellow. Muffler on the racetrack. I wonder where that came from. We'll try it again. Vista paint restart. The wee man out front. Hagen running second. Third is Levi. Fourth is Kruzman. Fifth is the Ripa. Sweet running good from that outside row 1 starting spot. Slide Kruzman all the way up to second. Slide Hagen with a slide job to second. Put Kruzman back in second. And we go yellow. Probably an exhaust pipe laying on the track. There's a muffler on the front straightaway. Vista paint restart. This one's taking forever. The wee man out front, but watch Kruzman. The 2-time defending Oval Nationals champion down on the inside of the racetrack. Kruzman getting ready to throw a slider on. The snap on 2 is 38. Krasno on car. New leader, Corey Kruzman. And the wee man gets into him. And here comes a 71 Hagen. Hagen now takes second. Sweet wrap right back by him. Williams working on Levi. The Ripper, 49 years old, passes the USAC national point leader. Rip Williams, boy, is he impressive this weekend. Now he goes after Hagen. He takes third away from the teenager. And he almost gets gives it right back. He does. Then he gets a wheel from the teenager. Levi gets into the back of the rip. Look at the white flag next time by. Don't start that again. Cruzman way out front. Williams at the inside of the kid. He says, you want to see a wheel on me? Try this Hoosier out for sides. Yeah, Tyler Spath comes to a stop out of turn 4, brings out the yellow flag. That guy in the 3 car, 49 years old, drives like he's about 20 years old. They're going to get the green and the white flag. Vista Paint restart, 1 to go. Cruzman, Sweet, Williams, and Hagan, your transfers right now. Williams trying to go to second. He passes the 19-year-old. The kid comes back to the inside of him. Checkered flag comes out. The win will go to Corey Cruzman. Second spot is going to be Sweet. Third is Williams. Fourth will go to Hagan. And the USAC national point leader, Levi Jones, goes to the B main event. No time on that one due to all those yellow flags.
You're kidding.
Put your hands together for Corey Cruzman on that win, and also for Rick Williams, fought hard, got the transfer. Number 4, the 10th annual Budweiser Oval Nationals, presented by Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply. Chicken and biscuit car of Dickie Gaines takes the lead off turn 2. Pancrat second, Davis third, fourth it's Shane Cottle. Davis to the outside of Pancrat's, he takes second. Here comes RJ in the orange number 15 car. Cottle to the outside of Johnson, not going to happen there. RJ to the inside of Pancratz. Gone to the inside of RJ. They both take Pancratz. And Super Ricky comes out with the third place spot. 60-year-old Pancratz running strong on the inside of Johnson. But Johnson's going to maintain the final transfer. Still out front, Dickie Gaines, Davis run the second. Third it's Goff, fourth it's RJ. Seth Wilson in the Warbird, the Racing Optics car, the green car, now takes over fifth maybe. Cowell running seventh, started fourth in this one. Remember he had problems in the main event last night. They dropped out. Good size lead for Dickie Gaines. He won his heat last night. 5 down, 5 to go. His father, a former Knoxville Nationals champion. Driving for Carl Kintzer. Now here comes Seth Wilson up to challenge R.J. Johnson for the final transfer. Wilson to the low line. R.J. gonna beat him off the corner. Last lap flag from our starter, Eddie Ramirez, next time by. Let's see if Seth Wilson can catch Johnson. Johnson did not get out of the C main last night. down. Easy win. Second heat race in a row for Dickie Gaines. Second is Davis. Third is Gaunt. And fourth will be R.J. Johnson. They get their tickets to tonight's A main event. .304.78 the time on heat race number 4. Make some noise for the visiting Dickie Gaines, his second heat race win in 2 nights here at Perris Auto Speedway. Dickie has one USAC National Sprint Car win this year. That's Josh Wise, number 20. Remember, he had to take a provisional to get into main last night. Hood parks in front of Kading out of turn number 4. Jesse Hocker running in the second spot. Now Kading goes to the third position, puts Hood on the bubble. Hood to the inside of Kading. Jones, a fast qualifier in this group, stuck near the back. That's number 87 car, the blue car. There'll be 3 down, 7 to go this time by. Your leader is Wise, second. Hockett, third. Kading, fourth is Hood. Down, 5 to go. Kading trying to go to the second place spot. There's a slide job on Hockett, and he does. Hockett right back underneath him in the Massey car. Parks off turn number 2, and that moves the Lone City 29 up to second. And around in the corner. That's Billy Rose in the 6R. We're going to go yellow. Last lap flag next time by. We're battling hard for that final transfer spot. Bud Kading takes the lead in Lone City 29 up. And he bobbles off the corner. Wise takes a spot back. Ford goes the final transfer spot, and here comes Jones. Last lap flag, 1 to go. Ford to the inside of Jones now. Trying to move to the line contact. Jones tries to stay on it. Ford gets a spot. Jones to the inside. Here comes the slide job from Tony. Checkered flag comes out. Oh, Jones upside down. Skating wins wide, second, third spot is Hockett, and fourth is Ford.
Jones on the inside.
Everybody else is done. We're green. Levi Jones on the low line, but guy won the B main event last night is on the outside. That's Rick Williams. Williams settles into second. Billy Rose in third. The mighty Casey Schumann running fourth. One spot on a transfer. Jay Drake, the Tony Stewart Mopar, number 21. Two down, 10 to go. Schumann getting challenged by that 360. That's a strong 360 for Andy Forsberg, the 92N. Turned around in turn number 3. I think they said 67. It's a 67K, Brian Clausen, the 16-year-old. So Clausen will rejoin at the back. Drake takes Billy Rose in the 6R car, so now Rose in the final transfer spot. Seth Wilson gets around Forsberg. Seth Wilson's missed few main events in the USAC CRA series this year. That's the Warbird, the green number 17, currently running 6th. And he's working the bottom line on Schumann. Rose comes all the way across the racetrack, so Seth Wilson to the final transfer spot now. Rose takes it back, Seth gets it back. And Casey Schumann also gets by Rose. So Little Shoe, one spot out of transfer. Car upside down in the corner. And he clobbers Rodney Argo, then Brad got into him. Car got upside down. Was Danny Eberts, the 2001 USAC Western Midget Champion. Seth Wilson. Rose, a 6R car, boy. Seth Wilson came and blocked him, and here comes Little Shoe. KC Schumann to the final transfer spot. Now Seth Wilson back to the inside. Here comes Forsberg in the 360. And up in smoke, Rutherford. Clausen goes by him on the inside head. Nowhere else to go. So the final transfer spot right now, the plane ramp, the number 44M of Casey Schumann. 5 laps to go. Seth Wilson trying to take that spot away from Schumann. Jay Drake goes to second on the back straightaway. Man, that 360 of Forsberg just flat runs. That's the white 92N. Here comes Tyler Smith. I'm impressed with that kid. Second time he's been at Perris Auto Speedway. That's the 35 car up to challenge Ballard. Well, as soon as I say it, he slaps the wall. Now Seth Wilson gets by Schumann again. So the Racing Optics number 17 in the final transfer spot. Lucas Oil 2B way out front. That's Levi Jones. 10 down, 2 to go. White flag next time by from our starter, Eddie Ramirez. One to go. Seth Wilson now gets by Rick Williams. So Williams on the bubble. Casey Schumann trying to chase him down. Schumann, big wheelie off turn 2. All of a sudden, Drake up to challenge Levi. Checkered flag comes out. The wind's gonna go to Levi Jones. Second is Drake. Third is Wilson. The final transfer spot goes to the number 6X of Rick Williams. Casey Schumann, what a drive. Finished 1 spot out of transfer. No time on that one due to the multicolored flags. So the field is set for tonight's 25-lap main event. Second time we've ever had 27 cars on the racetrack. 25-lap main event is underway. And Jerry Coons will lead him off turn number 2. Rip Williams running the second place spot. Corey Kruzman in third. Here goes the Ripper to the inside, but he parks it a little bit in the corner, opens up the bottom. Kruzman going to take away second. An eye the 50 car Damian Gardner. Here he comes already. He started 11th, he's already up to 7th. He's passed 4 cars already. Matt Neely working the top line, the silver number 6, he's in 4th. Rick Williams trying to go around the outside of Cruzman, gets a bumper check from Neely. Then Neely goes to the inside of the Ripper. The Demon's starting to smoke. And Bobby Cody stopped in turn number 2. That silver 6 car, Matt Neely, tonight's fast qualifier, he is flying. Rick Williams bounces off the wall in the back straightaway, keeps it straight. Here comes the Cruiser Man. Coons got to beat him back to turn number 1. Here comes the Demon. He drives goes past Gaunt. Cruzman fighting hard on the inside. Neely trying to make the outside work. Now he cuts inside the Ripper. He takes over third. The Demon to the inside of Williams. He'll not take over fourth. Neely around the top, drives around. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Cruzman maintains a spot. Gardner to the inside of Williams. And Williams beats him off the corner once again. Well, Cruzman almost got a run on Coons on the outside that lap. Cruzman running hard on the top this time. Doesn't quite get by Coons. And Gaunt around at turn number 2 in front of the Hoffy sign. And he got tagged by Mike Spencer after he went around. Out of turn 4. Brad Sweet involved. I think Jay Drake is in there, or Josh Wise. And now recall for a tow truck for one of them. To go. Let's see how far we get with this one. And maybe new leader, Corey Cruzman, the snap-on 38. And here comes the Ripper. Look at this out of turn 4. Here comes Neely now. And the Demon on the inside. The Demon goes to third. He started 11th. The Demon to the inside of Coons. The Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply 50 car goes to second. And Seth Wilson, the Warbird, the number 17 on a run as well. He's coming through the field. The Demon smoking again. It's been off and on all night long. Cruzman way out front. Well, the Demon smoking more and more. Rip Williams fading back through the field. Mike Kirby coming through the field. The LA Prep 96. Same with Bud Kading. There's your leader. Out front, it's Cruzman. Headed back to pit area. 10 to go. Your leader is Cruzman. Second is Gardner. Third spot, it's Coons. Fourth, it is Neely. Fifth spot, it is Levi Jones. Sixth, Garland. Seventh, Katie. Eighth was Seth Wilson. Ninth was Mike Kirby. And 10th was Showtime Sheridan. Lap traffic coming for the leader. Started 16th in the 29F car. He's up to 6th. Here's your leader, Cruzman out of turn 4. Ready to put a lap on Shane Cottle and Josh Wise with 7 laps to go. Man, look at Bud Kading slicing through the field. He's up to 5th after starting 16th. Five laps to go this time by, and the Demon is closing in on the Cruiser Man. Getting real close. Lap traffic coming up for the 2 leaders. Car around in the corner. It's one of the Massey cars. We're going to go yellow. Corey Cruzman didn't want that. It's R.J. Johnson, the 15 car. Went around in turn number 2 in front of the Busch sign. Restart. Cruzman and Demon ready to shoot it out. Cruzman way high, the Demon down low, but the Demon parks it off the corner. Four laps left. The Demon again to the inside, not going to work right there. Look at Seth Wilson at 17. Upside down, Levi Jones. And he stops in front of the Vista Paint sign. That event immediately on the scene. In the 10E, they're a lap down. Jerry Coons Jr. 3rd, Dave Darlin 4th, Bud Kading 5th, fast qualifier Neely 6th, 7th is Seth Wilson, 8th is Mike Kirby. Here comes the Vista Paint restart. 4 laps to go. And Darlin runs over the cone. And we go yellow. cut low once again. Demon gonna maintain the lead. Bud Kading up to third from 16th. Cruzman takes the lead back. Gardner down low. And problem out of turn number 4. And it's the number 2 car. And that is Jesse Hawkett out of Warsaw, Missouri. The Demon out front. Cruzman running second. Well, the Demon may be gone. Last lap flag next time by. Drake slowing on the front straightaway. Eddie Ramirez gets the last lap flag out. 1 to go. Told you never to count him out. He started 11th. Coming down for win number 15 of the year. The Demon, Damian Gardner. Second spot, Cruzman. Third is Coons. Fourth spot is Kading. Fifth is Darwin. Sixth is Neely. Seventh, Wilson. Eighth, Kirby. Ninth is Showtime. And 10th, the pole sitter, Rick Williams. Time on that one, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Damian Gardner. He's pumped. Wait till he gets out of this race car.
Down here with Damian Gardner, and Damian, I'll tell you what, started 11th and worked your way up. I wouldn't have had picked you really for a win with this racetrack the way things were going early, but boy, did you turn things around.
With Bruce Ryman's crew chief, you always, when you got him, you always gotta pick us there. And no matter how far back we start, we can do it. We've proven it all year. We can do it from anywhere. But it was a tough track. I can't say that I thought I would do it from there, but once the car was that good, once the car was that good, I knew it was that good. We're just picking them off and just trying to be patient. I tell you, that was a good one there. Corey, it was a good battle. I knew it was going to be a good battle. And, we were sliding each other, and it was going to be a matter of just who slid each other and who made the biggest mistake. And hopefully we had those last yellows, and I was able to be out front. And I thought if I could be out front and just hold off the attack the one time, that I'd be able to be faster and run them down there at the end. We had a good car. Bruce Brahman, Ron Chaffin, these guys are the best. It's a pleasure to drive for them. Temecula Valley Pipe, Well Wheels, Shaver Motors is thundering tonight. Van Shocks, all the fans, these guys are the best. I tell you, we love winning here. It's the greatest place.
Okay, we got to back up some. Early we had smoke. Did smoke bother you?
No, I'm sure it might have been bothering Shaver, but it wasn't bothering me. I was just going to run her until she blew up or we won it. One of the two. It didn't matter. But, I was hoping the smoke would let up a little bit, and it did. And I knew it either, she hadn't smoked enough to run out, so I wasn't too worried about it. But the oil pressure was still good. It didn't even bother me that much. Just was hoping that she was going to last there till the end. But say hi to my family. They're up there tonight, and my daddy helped us out this week, get this car together. And, all my crew, these guys are the best. They work the hardest, and I demand the most out of them. But I got to thank them so much, and this is why we do it.
Okay, I'm not letting you go yet. Got more questions. Corey's running up high. He's a rocket ship. Then you started to reel him in. You're reeling him in, but there's no way you're going to pass him. You got to go low. You know you got to go low. You don't know what's going to happen. What were we planning?
We were just planning. We knew we had to go low, and we knew he was going to come back with a slider, and we just had to be good low, and that wasn't really possible. It was getting really, really slick, and I just had to be really, really patient and take it if I could, and roll up behind him if I had to, and you know, we made it stick a couple times there pretty good, and you know, like I say, I knew, you know, he was going to be the toughest guy to get around here, and he was, and you know, it was a good clean race. I'm glad. I hope it was a good show for the fans, and that's why we like to do it, man. We like to hear them cheer and put on a good show, and you know, I can't say I don't like to win the easy ones, but it's good to win the hard ones too.
This wasn't no easy one. Now, if you could design the racetrack tomorrow, if you could say, this is how I want the racetrack tomorrow, what would you ask for?